do you want? To do for you. To do for you. What do you need? I don't know. Seen us in that long I guess you forgot about us then. I guess I won't come up for a while. I've got the bill account to go over. That's true, it's powerful cold outside. Alright, but I haven't got the time now. I'll be up in a while. Good night, Maggie. Powerful cold out here, but tomorrow I'll keep the fire my dear wife, my joy and life, I freely now do give her my whole estate and all my plate, being just about to leave her. A tub of soap, a long cart rope, a frying pan and kettle and washes, a trash and iron Zena, I've done all I could for you. But I don't see it. Has this been any use? Are you obliged to me? Ah, please see as my old tongue my heart had half of leaved, a woolen fleece, in order maybe both of us will be better off separate. I'm going to try my luck west, and you can sell the farm and mill, and keep the money.
Without Oh,